Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dog 7 back here with another episode of the Tuesday Showdown. Today we got the New York Yankees facing off against the Toronto Blue Jays from the Rogers Center, north of the border in Canada. So today we're going to have Michael Pineda on the mound for the Yankees, who's 3-0, who pitched great the last time he was on the primetime stage against the Mets on Sunday Night Baseball. He kicked their butts and held them down. Had a few bad pitches that were whacked out of the yard, but ended up getting the win in that game. And then we got Aaron Sanchez going for the Blue Jays, who would have been very good thus far this season, although not a lot of offensive support behind them. Right now, the Yankees are leading the AL East by a half a game over these Blue Jays. So this is a battle of 1 and 2 in the AL East. Should be a good matchup. Toronto did win yesterday, so they're hoping to be able to take the series today and set themselves up for a sweep. So we'll go ahead and get into the game. As you all know already, I do not like the Yankees, so I will be the Blue Jays. Apparently we're going to go with the throwbacks today. All right, that's fine with me. Doesn't bug me in the slightest. So, and then let's see here. We have, I'm not very familiar with this lineup, so bear with me here. Oh, and they got Ryan Goins since Jose Reyes is out with a broken leg for another 3 to 4 weeks. He got hurt during spring training, I believe it was. They got Justin Smoke. Wow, this team is just built around power. No wonder they lead the league in home runs so far this year. Although the Yankees, I wouldn't imagine, are that far behind, as you probably saw on the Saturday showcase. They launched 5 homers in that game. So hopefully we can do well enough to keep them down. Russell Martin looks a little bit worn out. Okay. So they want us to put in Deanna Navarro. Which I guess is fine with me. Where is Jose Bautista in this lineup here? He must get hurt as well. Oh, no, never mind. He's right here, batting 7th. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll just leave him there then. We may have to readjust this lineup after this game, but we're going to go ahead and get on with it now. We have the beautiful Rogers Center we're playing in today. Seems to be a launching pad, especially during the day, so I don't know, I can't remember what time we're playing. But they're going to have the roof closed, apparently, during this game, so I don't even get to pick the weather in this game, so I guess that really doesn't make a difference to them. Alright, so I'll kick it out to Matt, Steve, and Eric for the call, and I'll be back after the game, guys.
And now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. He's there. He squeezes it, and the A's have won it. 3 consecutive years in the postseason for the Oakland A's.
First pitch moments away in Toronto. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it's on its way next. Downtown Toronto and the Rogers Center, the home of this edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Eastern Division leading New York Yankees and the Blue Jays. Buenos noches, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to Baseball on the Show on this Cinco de Mayo. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our 2 starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Yankees, as Joe Girardi's starting 9 assembles this way. And look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys, as his numbers are on your screen. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Standing in, the leadoff man, Jacoby Ellsbury. So we are ready for baseball.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. Doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball game.
Brett Gardner will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. EK, our home nine as they start play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game one. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Oh, that was definitely a double play possibility going down the drain right there. He's in a little bit too much of a hurry to get rid of his throw. So once he bobbles it, the chance for 2 goes right out the window. Fortunately, he is able to re-grip it in time to hustle it over there to second and save the force out.
Here's Carlos Beltran, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. On the smoke, it's a double play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Yankees nothing, Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Starting lineup for the Blue Jays here looks like this. They'll match up against a tough assignment indeed, the hard-throwing right-hander Michael Pineda. And a look now at the defensive alignment for the Yankees behind him. And now to the bottom of the first inning as the leadoff hitter is set to start things out.
Second baseman, number 29.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, EK, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
They've been good away from home here, too. They've won 3 of their first 4 on this road trip, and that's a sign that these guys are really coming together as a ball club.
Now here it comes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here comes another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Time to check out the scouting report here as we run the numbers on this 26-year-old right-hander. Josh Donaldson will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First offering on the way. Now a swing and another ground ball. This one out to short. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now. Yonder Navarro will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Navarro waits the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. No argument, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again a 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Brian McCann leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The catcher, number 34, Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Well, that's a good spot for that two-seam fastball. You know, remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Ready now on 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1. Now here's the pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. Saunders has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Garrett Jones will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 now to Jones. Fouled back. Here comes a 1-2. And he'll try to get it, and it's back to even at 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Driven the other way out to deep left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
The pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. 1 away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
Here's Justin Smoke now. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you've got to leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now the pitch. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
This ball's grounded foul. The 0-2 once more. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit. Oh, and this goes right past him. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Jose Bautista will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First pitch coming. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I thought they'd be working the edges against a guy like this, but that caught an awful lot of the plate.
He's ready now, the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
He's ready, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
Here's the 1-2. In the air to straightaway center field. And Ellsbury will make the catch, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Toronto. We'll move to the third with no score. Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Alex Rodriguez.
Now the first pitch. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, second baseman,
Stephen Drew will take his cuts now. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Now here it comes. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike two.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now, these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Gregorio Petit will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And here's the first pitch. In there, 0-1. Here it comes. Out of play. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke is there, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ryan Goins will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch to him. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out, and he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line, and so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Michael Saunders will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down, looking solid here to start this ball game.
Number 29 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Josh Donaldson will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First things first, here's the throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on the way. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Over to get it now is Beltran, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays held it. Will head to the 4th, still scoreless. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Bautista is under it to put it away, and it's a quick 1 pitch out to begin the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. And now we'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Let's check this out again. This is in show motion, and you'll see how he shows bunt late. He's got his head right on the baseball, watching it all the way under the barrel of the bat. That's as good a form as you're going to see.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That changeup's been real effective for him so far. Guys have been falling behind in the count, so they're forced to protect. And this thing looks so good coming out of his hand that they just go ahead and chase after it.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
Here's the 1-0. Here's a ground ball heading for Smoke over at first base. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Yonder Navarro will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Here's the first offering. And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern, but from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. Now the first pitch, and this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Now the pitch. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. And Drew will take this one in for route number 2.
Just coasting right along here. Gets another pop-up, and look, he's barely breaking a sweat out.
Justin Smoke will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. First offering on the way.
Here we go.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. The 2-1 home now to Smoke. To 2-2 now.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Base hit. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be a 1-2-3 inning, but now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. Hard hit down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. comes set. Now the pitch. And this is on the ground toward the hole. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Garrett Jones will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
The first baseman, number 33, Garrett Jones.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He didn't even want to swing at this pitch. You see him try to hold up, but winds up working out for him.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Here's a 1-0. 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 2-0. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. And that'll be in time as a perfect strike to second from Navarro gets his man.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
Here comes the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1 coming. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez.
As he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Are you crazy, bro?
Navarro the sign, the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Pilar is back and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Stephen Drew will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now here it comes. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll be a base hit for Drew. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Man, I'll tell you, you talk about veteran leadership and showing youngsters how to approach each and every at-bat at the major league level. Well, just show him the tape of this swing. If he tries to pull this pitch, it's either a 4-hopper or an easy fly ball. Instead, he knows just to basically throw his hands at this thing, and he's able to drive it the other way for a double.
Gregorio Petit will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's double number 3 so far on the year. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Middle of the night at Rogers Center. Now 1-0 Yanks. Jose Bautista will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Ryan Goins will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch.
Here we go.
And this pitch is swung on and skied out to Ellsbury in center field. And there's the second out of the inning.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball-to-strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Michael Saunders will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail 1-0. Jacoby Ellsbury will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the ball.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made 1 bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Brett Gardner will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
One run, 5 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here he comes on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes on 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Carlos Beltran will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
The 1-0. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. 2-0 count, the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bautista is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this is a nice catch here moving toward that right field line. No chance to prevent that runner from moving up to third, though, and he gets over there with only 1 out.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Pause, now the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. 7 home runs for him on the year now as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you're paying your big horse to do out there. I think he knew he wasn't going to get a fastball right there, so he just stays back as long as he can and then just explodes right through the zone.
Here's Garrett Jones now.
First baseman number 33, Garrett
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down, and they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 on the way. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And he needs to get back to what he was doing earlier in the game, which was getting ahead of guys and throwing a lot of strikes.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner towards second, and that's through for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
up next for the
And after going hitless in last night's ball game, he's turned things around here. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's in at second base with a well-hit double.
Didi Gregorius will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's at second with his 4th double here on the season. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And now here, 1-2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Number 29 will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch on the way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
No, and he's definitely getting the best of this matchup as he fires another fastball past him for strike 2. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, that's what he should have done the last 2 pitches.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
1-2. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Josh Donaldson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch to him. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Ellsbury and Beltran converge, but this is by him and through to the wall. On to second goes Donaldson. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we call him on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the Blue Jays in that category. Deoner Navarro will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. For Donaldson, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Runner at second here with 1 man out. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and look what I found out there on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the first pitch, and I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
He's set. Now the pitch. Foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 2.
And that's a case where he's just trying to do anything to get his guys on the board.
From the stretch. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Alex Rodriguez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Alex Rodriguez.
Todd Redmond will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Alex Rodriguez will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Alex Rodriguez.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on him, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. The pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
And we'll take a look at the reaction here in show motion, and you can see him immediately go to first and say, oh yeah, he went around. Sure enough, he got the answer he was hoping for.
Stephen Drew will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
And Drew swings and sends this one on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Gregorio Petit will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Now here's the first pitch. Outside with the fastball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. But they're on top by a count of 3-0. Justin Smoke will dig in. He doubled his last time.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the first offering. And this is lined hard to deep left. Gardner has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number one.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. Wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or two. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Kevin Pillar will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here it comes. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1 home. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Jose Bautista will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Now here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now another 0-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays go down in order. Still down 3-0. Jacoby Ellsbury will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Brett Cecil will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Brett Cecil.
Jacoby Ellsbury will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. Brett Gardner will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. First offering on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One-0 pitch now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
He can afford to be patient here because all he's looking to do is get on base and do his damage from there.
Now the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
3-2, here it comes. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Carlos Beltran will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Sinker's in there, no balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And now pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Fouled back. Here's the 2-2 offering. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Brian McCann will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And here's the first pitch. The first pitch to him here is hit on the ground to the left side as he doesn't waste any time. That's into left for a base hit.
All right, calm down.
Some guys, you almost do them a favor if you pitch away from him. Here, he's just doing what he does best. Great balance here. Good swing path, and he drives it the other way.
Garrett Jones will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Now here's the first pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Nail biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. From a knee, he throws him out. A remarkable play there to retire the side. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Ryan Goins will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Michael Saunders will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. First pitch on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control. I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
He certainly had all of his pitches working for him so far. That's translated to a 4-hit shutout to this point.
Number 29 will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch to him. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Didi Gregorius will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. Chad Jenkins will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Didi Gregorius will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now here's the pitch. Oh, that caught him flush as it ricochets toward first. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Alex Rodriguez will dig in. Took a cold 3rd strike his last time. First pitch coming. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
In now, Stephen Drew, as this is popped foul behind the plate at strike 1. He's ready, now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Navarro the sign, the 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pilar is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman,
Gregorio Petit will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
All right, let's hold up.
1-0. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Josh Donaldson will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
First pitch coming. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now here's the pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Deoner Navarro will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now here's the first pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle, and Navarro will reach. It's a base hit.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
Out of the Yankee dugout now is Joe Girardi as he'll head toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Dylan Betances is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Edwin Encarnacion will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Comes set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. To Drew for one. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
And you know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Justin Smoke will stand in as their last chance now. Here's the first offering. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hat.
Has a look, now the pitch. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. The throw will go to third. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
That's about as economical a save as you're ever going to find. He only threw 4 pitches, but they're enough to get the job done.
Time for one final check as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. He was hitting his spots all game long.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Yankees come out on top, 3-0. Good night from Toronto.
Our final line score tonight, first for the
All right. Well, I just couldn't seem to get anything done in that game. That was definitely not my best hitting game. Michael Pineda, for some reason, just really frustrates me, and I never really seem to get very lucky against him or hit the ball very well. And I'm not 100% sure why. I mean, I feel like some of them I have good timing on, but just can't seem to get anything going against him ever. Lots of solo home runs or nothing at all like today. You know, it's just, I kind of figured out that the Blue Jays really are not a team that hits for average. They're really a team that hits for power, and when the power doesn't come, they're a team that gets shut out because they are not very good at manufacturing runs. There were a few times I had runners on second or third with, you know, needing a hit, and I couldn't get it done. You know, and that's ended up costing me the game. Made a couple bad pitches, one to McCann and one to Gregorius. Gregorius has been hot lately. Guys, obviously, we've been playing as the Yankees, or we've been playing against the Yankees, me and King Rouse, for 3 games in the past week. So Gregorius has hit a home run in every single one of them. So he's been absolutely red hot for them. And that definitely did not help. That got their scoring started in that game and allowed Pineda to become 4-0 on the season and push the Yankees a game and a half up in the AL East now. But that's going to go ahead and end this episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life Around Sports Gaming and subscribe to us on YouTube. I am in the process of uploading videos on YouTube. I know I haven't been doing a lot lately, but I am in the process of doing that. And then also don't forget to check out King Rouse's page on YouTube as well. At King Rouse on YouTube. He's got all his NBA 2K15 playoff videos up there, and he'll also be doing more playoff action tomorrow on his Twitch at King Rouse 21. And also don't forget to check out our friends over at Cherry Weeble Gaming on YouTube. They have a lot of videos up there, a lot of interesting ones. Be sure to check them out. And thanks for watching, guys, and keep it real.